Yeah, man. So I mean, it's on the table. We ain't necessarily have to, but you know that impacts me tremendously.
Me too.
Hey, we still long, boy. Hey, you know, I would say either our year on back, maybe let's just say what we came out 06, maybe 99, 2000. A lot of boys going to HBCU. You know what I'm saying? Smaller school. Yeah,
Right.
not a full ride.
We wanted to see it.
Come on.
But even then, it was instinct though. We weren't thinking that way when we left. We were like, man, we got to get out because we're involved.
Right, exactly. Yeah. It's just different times, man. Different stroke for different folks. But if you leave, if nothing else, when you think about the Marcos of the world, you think about the Van Dykes of the world, you think about, I don't know if you remember Red T. You know, different cats that have full rides, regardless.
Just Red T from
playing at Miami Lakes. You know what I'm talking about? Red T. Yeah. I don't know what happened to him, but
I be seeing him.
Or what's the dude Hankerson? You know, these cats have full rides. So even if nothing else, when they was in that figuring out part of life,
right,
they still didn't have the debt to have to get a job ASAP. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
They had some time to think, man, and compared to the people, Joy, bro. It really.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad I looked at where the camera audio was at.
Oh, you haven't?
I'm like, damn, something told me I ain't plugged into the right one.
Yeah.
Anyway, baby, episode 21.
21. Yes, sir. Who's 21?
Prime time, man.
Yes, sir. Who was 21? So them the newer versions.
Yeah, these are ones.
Yeah, them ain't the ones we had back in the day.
Nah.
Okay, how they feel?
Mixed with Braun. They're a little tight, man.
They tight, run small.
Like his hip.
So it's Braun shoe mixed with Prime.
Yeah, Braun mixed with Prime, bro.
Indeed. What they run you? 150?
Nah,
160?
These was 230.
Oh, for sure.
Shout out to my Nike plug.
Hey.
I paid 100.
Hey. Yeah. I need to. Hey, I got this show. 100 bone. Yeah. But they run tight.
Yeah, they run tight, dog.
Okay.
So and it's crazy because I'm thinking about Dion and his blood clots. I'm like, damn, this.
How you winning them? Right.
You gotta get rid of Dang, my boy Prime.
Shout out to Prime, man. I mean, what do you want to dive? I mean,
yeah, we can briefly talk about that.
Man, I think the number one thing that sticks out to me is man of faith, man of the community.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Good father.
Yeah.
You know, great career. I know he took care of himself.
Yes, sir.
And as he's getting older, he's dealing with these medical issues. You know, bladder cancer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, blood clots.
Yeah.
I guess he said, you know, that was hereditary from his mom who failed to give him that exam or whatever. I mean, with that information. But I think that just speaks to life.
Mm-hmm.
God gonna test you.
Yeah.
And even those that are close, I don't know a man that's close to God. They're playing. Post every morning. Gonna give you something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Says a lot, right? Says a lot.
But and the fact that you said his mom withheld information from him, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's been the story of black families for a long time. Stop holding secrets, man. Let it go.
And watch this. His mama been on his payroll for how long? He was driving at 89. So he said his mama I ain't gonna say never had a job, but had a job since he got drafted, which is 1989. We were born, I'm like 88, baby.
Yeah.
So I'm 37. So think about it. This woman had a job. You ain't had no time to sit him down.
Yeah.
Y'all in the same. I'm pretty sure she traveling everything on his ticket.
Yeah.
Why not talk to him?
You know what I think it is too, though? That sometimes you don't want to bring up certain things because you don't want to put it in the air and then now it starts to linger in somebody's mental. Which we're going to talk about later with the mental as you get a little older. But sometimes, you know, withhold it. If it comes in, you deal with it.
Right.
So I think that maybe that's what she was thinking. But now he dealing with it full throttle, bro.
And what Prime is in his 50s? Late 50s?
He got to be.
Yeah, late 50s.
He got to be.
Yeah, he was driving 89, so I'm assuming he was 21 years old, 89 years old.
He's 58.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Same age, man.
I had a coworker who had blood clots in his leg.
Mm-hmm.
Like he had like real big veins, visceral veins or something like that.
He had to say blood thinners?
No, they had to do surgery on him.
What was the outcome? He had to
well, he good now, but yeah, he had to get surgery. If not, he probably lost his leg. Yeah.
It's tough. And I'll conclude with saying, because as I mentioned to you before we got started, I recently got my own blood work, and the doctor said something about some sort of trait or something, which we found out with my youngest daughter mom, and it was some beef, between my mom and my daughter mom, because I guess her family is more transparent medically, and then my mom ain't never had a medical conversation. You feel what I'm saying? As far as look out for this is that, whatever. So it goes to the same relationship with Prime. And we have a similar type of relationship as far as, giving back to your mom and, everything when you having your mom on your payroll type of situation. I just think it's just, like you said, blacks, man. Just black families, man. That type of, it's cool to get the margaritas and travel and vacation and everything on my ticket, but baby, talk to me.
Yeah.
Because
you got to live it.
Come on.
Bro. And the one thing I know in my family that, kind of ran rapid was diabetes. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think most black families know that by now. Like, make sure they know you got diabetes or somebody, your grandma, grandpa, whoever. Yeah. So I think in this space, when it might be like a one-off.
Gotcha.
Right? Maybe that's what it was. But you say with Prime, it was
her brother? Yeah, some uncles.
So his mom, brother.
It was brothers.
Brothers.
Yeah. Damn. And he said she just sitting on that thing. I think it was Shannon was having a conversation, interview with him. They joked about it, but she literally was sitting on the information that you need to know. You know what I mean? To where if he would have knew that in his 30s, 20s, he could. I'm pretty sure if nothing else come to my mind, preventative measures. Come on, we know that's medically that's the number one thing. Yeah. Similar to diabetes, how do you avoid going down that road? Preventative, measures as far as your eating habits, working out habits, etc. So tough, bro.
Yeah, I gotta get in the gym after this, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You hit the gym today?
Yeah, I hit it early. No, I ain't been to church, man. We talk about that.
Yeah, we talk about
I ain't been, dog. Woo! Yes, sir. Yeah. What we got, bro?
Man, let's stay on the football topic, bro. So, Ravens going down here.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bad prediction, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. You chose them at the beginning.
I did. I did. They was a good team. They had on paper.
On paper, they look good.
Solid.
They look good.
Yeah, Lamar down is over. It's over. Dolphins.
But even so, let's stick with the Ravens for a second, though. You still got a team that knows how to play defense.
I agree.
So hold up the defending team under 10 points.
Yeah. Woo.
That's what they've been known to do over the years.
Yeah, for sure. But here's the biggest thing. A lot of their defensive talent was based upon personnel. And when you have a number of guys, including your leading tackle, Roquan Smith, out for weeks, it matters, bro.
I mean,
don't get me wrong. I'm pretty sure that second string guy was all whatever in his all-state, high school, college, but it's different in that league, man. There's a difference between first string and second string for a reason. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I just think it rears its ugly head today. Somebody get 5. 40 points? They got to be down today by the Texans.
I mean, don't get me wrong, though. Last year, the Texans put up points on the team. It just they were off to a slow start this year. Right. So, like, they're not a slack team. But yeah, man, Dolphins out of there.
Yeah, bro. And it was up 17-0, man. Yeah. 17-0. Yeah. And in my heart, man, it's hard not to root for them because this is where we're from. But to be up 17-0, and as you said, Tyreek down, but come on, man. The offense is what it is. Achane was out there. Water was out there. Achane scored a touchdown. Water scored a touchdown.
Yeah, but they locked Achane down today, though.
They did.
They did.
What about Waller? What's saying got off the tight end?
Yeah, the first half. But second half, I don't know if they went away from the play calling today. I fell asleep on the second half, but I
don't get it, bro.
Yeah.
I don't get it. OC is an OC, baby.
Yeah.
And when you think about, in theory, play calling, you talk about situational, first down, you want to make it manageable, make sure it's not third and long, whatever it may be.
Right.
You got to stick to whatever the game plan was, and if the defense has naturally made second half adjustments, when do you make your adjustments? That's the biggest thing that comes to mind for me, man.
That's true.
They just suck, bro. They suck, man. Matt Dennis is his last one, bro. In my opinion, I think it should be his last one. For sure. Yeah. And I think in most cases, it's best, last point I'll make, it's best that the owner makes a move earlier rather than late, because sometimes they'll play with that salary cap. You know what I mean? They'll play with that salary cap. Get them out of there. Because the worst thing you can do is be tied down from a salary cap standpoint with new coaches. Because the public doesn't understand that. It takes somebody that's a football savant to understand you strap down, salary cap wise, and you can't really make additions.
Right.
You that first year's gonna be a wash.
Yeah.
Get them out of there.
But they have money to play with now because of a Hill contract.
They're letting them release him.
But his contract was a play to pay contract this year. Yeah, so it was some article I read about. So he had to actually play the games to receive most of the money from this year.
And I think, if I'm not mistaken, didn't they did some sort of modification to his salary up front, right? They gave him some upfront cash.
I think so. So I mean, they can go out and get somebody at trade, but they just got to win some games now to actually be in contention. Because I mean, we look at standards low key. The season's still wide open.
Oh, for sure.
Like it's so many 1-4, 2-2 teams, and
but McDaniels, if they win, let's just say they win 8 games, 8-8, 8-9, whatever.
Yeah.
Would you keep McDaniels?
But see, it's hard because first half they was rolling. Last half of the second prior week they was rolling. Okay. So it's just like.
So he gonna be on year 5, coach. I mean, come on now. This phone right here. Yeah. This all your guys. You and Greer guys. That's and true. To my understanding, Greer, I don't know if you told me or somebody was saying Greer been around for many years. Like a sport type cat.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Yeah. Get him out the building. Get him out of there. Because we all know if you follow any Fortune 500 company, you follow the money. Y'all paid to it. Live with it.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah. All y'all gotta ship out at the same time. Come on, get rid of that, man. Come on, bro.
But yeah, man, so there's a lot going on with the league this week. Even on the professional side, the Mark Sanchez story, bro.
Crazy, bro.
Like I read bits and pieces of it. Late night, got into a confrontation with the guy in Indiana.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Now time.
Yeah. The guy pepper sprayed him, but Mark Sanchez still charged. So I don't know what happened there.
You got more insight than me on that.
Yeah, I read that on an article this morning. It's still some parts of the story.
A 69-year-old truck driver.
Yeah.
Pepper spray Mark.
Yeah, because Mark was already being like kind of
aggressive.
Yeah. So
where would he at? A bar, I'm assuming? Or some business in town?
I think Mark was leaving the bar. Let me see. Let me read a little more. Escalating the violence. Yeah, so the confrontation where the truck driver leave, he was in danger and sprayed Sanchez in the face. With Sanchez still advancing toward him, this guy said, "Oh, he think Sanchez trying to kill him." So then he ended up stabbing him 2 or 3 times. Yeah.
Okay, couple takeaways. If nothing else, Sanchez is our age, I'm assuming. Around up.
Mark Sanchez?
Yeah.
Yeah, he should be.
Played at USC around the same time we were at college. He's on the herd periodically. I see him on there. Fox analyst. He was actually scheduled to do one of the NFL games
today.
That's why he was in Indy, of course, the Colts game. Intelligent man. And I'm going on my interactions with a 69-year-old man. In whatever capacity. When does it get to a point of contention? When it's 69? Yeah. What y'all talking about? Then they charge him with public intoxication, battery, which I guess inflicts some sort of harm, and I don't know. I guess something with a motor vehicle went into the dude's truck. You didn't read that part?
No, I didn't see that part. That's what I'm saying. It's so many different stories right now that
I don't know, man, but I think
How you think they responded to it on the corporate side though?
I think once you start to hear charges, now you got the negative publicity.
Yeah.
As we know with these Fortune 500 companies, especially Fox, I think is not tied to ESPN. Because I think if he was working for ESPN because of the Disney connection, he probably would have been relieved of his duties quicker. But Fox seemed a little bit more liberal to where they'll see it through. You feel what I'm saying? If nothing else,
we know that.
Oh, for sure. If shout out to quick. We know. If nothing else, let's put you on leave, paid leave until investigation and whatnot.
Right.
But to my understanding, he's in the hospital healing up from his injuries, and they put that cuff on him. Because it's different between you being there getting treatment and then you there,
the victim,
right?
versus,
To what now you the culprit, whatever happened.
Yeah.
And again, we talking about a 30-some-year-old, I'm assuming he's 30, let's just say 36, 37.
He's 38.
And this young man, this old head is 69, OG, to where he stabbed him with. I'm pretty sure Mark could have hit him quick and he out.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just too many holes for me, man.
I'm sure it's cameras that's gonna come out and show everything that happened.
And last point I'll make, just to interject.
Yeah.
Mark just don't match bro personality.
It don't. And that's what I'm saying.
It's something
that's going on a little bit deeper than what we know. And as
I just don't get it. Because think about it, and I'm gonna go from a law enforcement standpoint.
Yeah.
Mark is a 6'2", 6'3" stature. I'm assuming this even if this 69-year-old man was once tall, older men typically shrink. I'm thinking, if it came down to aggression, of course, I'm assuming the 69-year-old man stabbed in response of being in fear of his life or whatever. But if it's something that's strictly verbal, as you said, you want to check the cameras, you want to, let's run a full-on investigation, you want to get statements from witnesses or whatnot. But I would think that this 69-year-old man will have legitimate injuries, which I don't know has been indicated yet.
Yeah, and
he need to have injuries.
This
is a former football player.
Right. Especially when the weapon's involved.
Exactly.
100%. Bro.
So I think it's just too many holes to create any position, but I would hope that Fox would see that through.
Yeah.
Because this is his first incident, to my understanding, in his career professionally or post playing ball. So eerie to me. Seemed weird as hell, man. And then it happens, bro.
Yeah.
Public intoxication.
I used to stay there, bro. So
in Indy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I stay Indy, I stay Kentucky, stay LA.
Yes, sir.
Miami.
Yes, indeed.
The town is racist, 100%.
Okay.
Right? So we know that, and not saying Mark Sanchez experienced that, because obviously, he's
and I thought that.
Right. But in this case, bro, I think just the way that the world is moving, bro, everybody's just on edge with everything.
Mm.
So every little action is gonna cause a reaction through something.
Crazy. That's crazy.
Even if you want to link it to the shooting that just happened in Tuskegee.
Yeah.
It was an altercation.
It was.
Somebody.
Yeah.
Everybody quick to do that now.
Yeah.
So it's like
dangerous times, bro.
Yeah, you gotta have, bro, like a lot of discernment. We say it all the time. You gotta be mindful, just aware, just everything, bro.
For sure.
Like you gotta know how you want to move.
Yeah.
That's it.
And I'm assuming Mark was by himself, or
and I would say he's
so,
probably with a little lady though.
Oh, okay, okay. They say he strike me as that type of guy.
Yeah.
Pretty Ricky Suave type.
Yeah.
Well, let's see it through, man. You never want to see nobody's life just, change like that. But when they put that out, charges, and again, I don't know if he has a public relations guy or whatever. He need to do some damage control for sure. Yeah. Yeah. And essentially the charges are pre-release. Pre-trial related. So he'll definitely be out on bond.
I think the charges will definitely get dropped. The fact that he's the one that got the wounds, you know what I'm saying? Because if the older man don't have any type of bruises or anything on him,
shit ain't had nothing. Ain't had nothing.
You was the aggressor.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. He just was able to finesse that whole scenario. Right. Yeah.
He probably was one that called 911. Hey, I was attacked. Mm-hmm. I ended up stabbing so and so, whatever, and then they charge you for it. Because anytime you're in the hospital and you can't kind of defend yourself, because I remember, somebody close to me got shot, was at the hospital. They put the cuffs on him to figure out everything that was happening. And listen, I don't know why.
They detained him.
Yeah.
In the midst of the investigation.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I don't get that at all.
Yeah.
Family was there. And they put him cuffs on.
His family wasn't there.
Okay, that's probably why they did. Because the family there, they're going to cut up bad. If anything, you put somebody at their front door, don't put their cuffs on him. Man, let's see, but I'm thinking de-escalation. You asking for trouble.
Right.
You know what I mean? And again, we don't know the extent of Mark's, support at the hospital.
Yeah.
But if he's there on a work trip and he got stabbed overnight, I'm pretty sure.
And that's what's crazy, too. Like, this man is on an NFL work trip out solo, though. That's what I think he was with a lady. But out solo, that don't seem right to me. Because normally you with somebody else you work with.
Right. But then again, we don't know the dynamics of that, of Fox. You know what I mean?
We need the footage.
For sure.
We definitely
Yeah.
gonna put it.
But on speaking on the corporate side, similar to, and I'm related to my job.
Yeah.
I'm selective with them folk, bro. You just gotta be. So who knows? Yeah, it's cool. I can get on the mic at the herd and speak on the game and insight. But then once the cameras go off, man, damn these folk. I can't trust him. You know what I mean? Because he's been there at least 3-4 years.
Yeah.
So he done had some sour, relationships or whatever it may be. Or socially, he just like to separate. Because, you got coworkers like that. They cool at the job site, but, in their social life, they like to separate and do things different. Right. So, and then again, he fits what they typically hire. You know what I mean? Former athlete. So, it is kind of weird, though. It is, bro. More details to come.
Yeah.
Prayers to Mark, man, his health, and that he recover, quickly, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah, man.
100%. All right, man. So, as we know, huge news when it comes to Kyren Lacy, bro. Huge news, bro. And it's disheartening, man, to know that it took this long for evidence to come out like this, bro. In this day and age, with how fast we could turn around and grab some footage like your boy Kurt, being, I ain't gonna say it on camera, you could have easily found footage online of a car not being involved in an accident.
What's up? And this happened in Thibodeau, the city of Thibodeau.
Yeah.
My initial thoughts, and then I'm going off my short stay in New Orleans / Kenner. Louisiana, of course, as you know, has a state penitentiary, the worst. I forget the name of it. It come to mind. Thibodeau has a historical racist energy to it, far as those that's in position of power in Thibodeau. But from what we saw, there was an issue, car crash. Looked like Lacy was in a green Charger, looked like a Hellcat to some degree.
Yeah.
Had to be at least, he had enough reactionary time to where he didn't, he wasn't a part of that crash at all.
At all, bro.
And to be honest, if I was to put myself in that, I would have drove around that, even as it happened. I'm not a law enforcement. I'm calling them folks and everything, and hey, how did he get pulled in that?
I don't know, bro. But that's what I'm saying. So if they went back and looked at the cameras and say, "Oh, we saw a green Charger leave the scene of the accident," that should have been released so early, bro.
But again, especially it seemed as if I don't know if that was where that camera came from. Was that from a person? Was that from the some sort of camera that's related to the traffic?
Right.
But I'm assuming it was a man that was over that. You feel what I'm saying? There was some sort of either department or individual that was manning that overseeing that camera action. And it seemed as if what was the intent? Some sort of extortion thing, whatever? Because it actually backfired. He didn't get invited to the combine. It affected his NFL stock. And then the worst that happened was, of course, there was another incident with family to where he shot or something like that, allegedly shot at the ground and jumped in the car and was on a chase and took his life, unfortunately, man. So, if nothing else, I think what I take from it is just the impact that media can play. And then just that mental strength, man. Because I know he had a community, his initial family, his coaches, former teammates. I just think, man, that it happened so fast for him. Because you got to think, what I take from that, whenever you see cats, because you got to think, I've seen Lacy do 1,000 dances when he scored touchdowns. So you're talking about somebody that's emotional, that's happy, that's, you know what I mean? But what's the dark side of that happiness? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I take from that. The mild-mannered guys can kind of stay balanced.
Yeah.
But somebody that's super happy, he got super sad.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. So if you think about maybe they had him locked up in their room, you know what I'm saying, talking him through the case. You was here. Oh, no, I wasn't. No, you was here. We saw you here. So when you're being investigated, bro, and you're in that interrogation room, bro, we seen it happen thousands of times where it's like a false confession come out of the wrong conviction of somebody else putting that pressure on him. And that's what happened. To where he, in his mind, was like, damn, was that my fault? That's my thought on that, bro.
And his attorney was going hard in the paint.
Yeah.
And I know from conversations with other attorneys or just going off the image of that attorney. I know he said, I got you, bro. Just hold tight. And I just think he just, bro, just, excuse my language, man, bro.
So I hate to go back to it, but the day that he, unalived himself, it was a car accident. He ran into a pole.
I forget some of the details, but from what was reported, he had an argument with some family member.
Yeah.
And he shot at the ground. And from there, he jumped in a car and drove off. And I'm assuming allegedly there was a police chase. And I think he killed himself while driving. Right. And then supposedly hit the pole.
Yeah.
So.
Damn, bro.
Man, that's big, bro. That's big, man. A lot of families been impacted by this, man.
Yeah.
Anybody that's in love with the sport, you know what I mean? To see a young man with promise, bro. Media and not media, but not, of course including media, but law enforcement, cricket ass cops, bro. Just lame as hell. That's what people gotta understand. When these men that are carrying these gun badges, a lot of men are lame as hell, man.
Yeah.
Ducks, nerds, just crabs. I see them. I'm around them.
Mm-hmm.
Ducks. Yes.
Yeah.
Just trash, bro. I hate it, man, because what made you, what could have struck your mind to say, I'm going to extort this man and he ain't have shit to do with that? Because you broke as hell. Living check to check. Empty envelope. Country ass town. I digress, man. But I mean, I hate it, bro.
Yeah.
I hate it, man. Man killed himself, bro.
The pressure, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Shout out to everybody yesterday who paid the tribute to him, though, man.
For sure.
CJ Daniels, he had it. I think he had the.
I seen it. LLK too. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his name gave him what's his name with Giants? Neighbors. If I'm saying it right, he made a post about it.
Malik Neighbors.
Yeah. His coach too, receiving coach. I follow him. Yeah, man.
That's crazy,
though. Tough, bro. Yeah.
I want to end the football topic on shout out to the youth, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Little Malachi doing his thing.
Baby G's.
Yes, sir. Man. 2 tugs yesterday.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
As we talked about off camera, for a true freshman to get featured, that ain't no just you in rotation, you beat out whatever guy. No, he's featured in the game plan.
Yes, sir.
He went in that camp, summer and spring, and showed out.
Showed out.
That's the only way an OC will plug him in.
Mm-hmm.
That first touchdown. Matter of fact, if Marion doesn't move his shoulder upfield, that was 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he catch the ball and he do that little skip, and then let him fly.
That's a little move, yeah.
He's going on that. That second touchdown, I stood back and was just like, no, it's different.
Yeah.
This ain't just, because we know the game. We know the sport. For an OC, for Nate, Nate Pitt, for Telly to give somebody to say, this week he getting the ball.
Yeah.
That meaning you have showcased it a talent to where we could beat a team with this.
That reminds me, bro, of when I got to the West 9th grade. I didn't really know about Tim or nothing like that. I played YFL ball.
Gotcha.
But it was like, yo, yeah, man, that boy Tim, that boy 9th grade. Man, it's Tim. Who's Deuce?
Shout out to Deuce.
So, I think I go out, I watch a game. Because remember, I show up to the West the first day to play JV.
Gotcha.
So I watch him the first game, kick return, punt return. I said, oh, yeah, this nigga different.
He lied.
9th grade.
Yeah.
Starting varsity.
Lied.
That was different.
Yeah.
So I
shout out to Deuce, man. Because I played JV basketball.
Right.
And we both played basketball.
Yeah.
And I can remember like it was yesterday. That first day that we got on the field and just seeing them, because it was little small stuff that just stand out to me.
Yeah. Cut
the middle of the pants. Okay, big dog needs some room. It was just an aura that I say, bro, different. This is his space. So shout out to Deuce, man. One of the best ever do it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we'll jump into it on the second segment, man. So government shutdown updates, bro. You know more about this than I do right now.
Man,
but like as I mentioned though, when I text you, let me know ahead of time so I can make the right plays in the market. I need it.
Yes, indeed.
I need it.
Well, I would just speak. My insight is on the judiciary side.
Yeah.
To my understanding, we're good for about 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, conversations are ongoing. Surprisingly, well, not surprisingly, the ironic part about it is the Republicans run the House and the Senate. So for us to be in the shutdown, I would think the majority vote will win anyway. So whatever small place the Democrats have in the process, it can't be major. You know what I mean? So I think it's something where the narrative is one thing, but the reality is definitely different. But as I said, on the judiciary side, we do have funds placed, put aside for about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And
that's something that they normally do?
Yeah.
Like just in preparation.
It's just reserves. Yeah, we typically always have reserves. And to my understanding, historically before I joined on the judiciary side, they had like a 3 or 4 month shutdown.
Yeah.
To where there was furloughs like once every pay period. You know what I mean? Which pay period, of course, 10 days. So let's just hope we don't get to that point. And then I think just hearing some supervisors speak on it, there were some buyout options too, to where I guess they didn't know. And they just say they had 1,000 buyouts, offered 1,000, took it, and they were surprised. Like folks don't want to work. You know what I mean? Think about it. If somebody give you a year ahead of time and a buyout, them folks jumped on it.
Yeah, because I can go easily now find something else probably that I really want to do. It's like having a windfall. I hit the lottery.
Yes, that's what they were saying,
though, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's just, I mean, if you do anything for close to 20 years, there's some redundancy and some boredom that comes with that. So, but let's just hope for the best, man, for us ongoing discussions. I just think this administration, which to be honest, Rich, I'm independent at this point, bro, because the Democrats way right, and of course, the seem as if the Republicans are way left, man. They just, where's the median? I think most citizens want that, what I mean? Like, hey, we're not asking for y'all to be the same, but there has to be some commonality, some common ground, which is just lacking, man. So worst case, it extends beyond 3 months. Beyond three weeks or so. But we do have some reserves put up, and most of our communications via email. So we'll see, bro.
Yeah. Hey, it's crazy that they blaming the shutdown on Democrats.
Cap, it's crap.
Because
it's capping.
Democrats don't even have
no control. Seats. No control. No
it's
control.
Y'all folks.
No control, bro. It's fake news, yeah.
100%, man. I'm just like, dog.
Bro. If you control the House and the Senate, come on, man.
Delusional, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
But they need to put the blame somewhere every time, bro. Every time. And that reminds me, like, when I get in an argument, not that it's ever happened too often, but when I know I'm in a space with somebody that's on the other side of it, and I know how they can try to turn around and make you feel like they the victim, but you the initiator.
Oh, yeah.
Then they go to use a certain word. I'm like, you know what, bro?
Sound like a Walmart. I can tell you the word they use. Gaslight. What does this mean? What did this
I ain't talking about the woman though. I'm talking about if I'm in a disagreement with another man.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's on the other side of my view perspective.
And understood.
Like that. So
understood.
But yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
So, dog, and I don't know if you can speak on this. I saw a ICE ad about come work for us.
Yeah, it's real. 50K sign on.
Man.
Yeah, bro. It's I get some surface level.
Yeah.
Well, the quick one of the things that stood out to me was Peanut Tillman played for the Chicago Bears. He resigned because of his disagreement with the initiatives with ICE. They are offering sign-on bonuses of 50K.
50K. I'm like, what the?
I don't know what the salary is. I don't know what the relocation, process is, what or the application period. But I just think all money ain't good money.
It ain't, bro. And not to cut you off.
Nah, you good.
They all got on a little ski mask or whatever you want to call it. Dog, that's just another way of if we take it back to the 50s, 60s, you know what I'm saying? With the white mask, it's the same thing.
Yeah, similar. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just think it's just a moral compass thing, man. I mean, don't sign off. Don't, because worst case, you'll be in your own neighborhood.
Yeah.
Removing folks, removing families.
Yeah.
Literally, bro. Because my understanding, there was an incident in which I don't know the extent of it, but there was there was some storylines on it that they were in Chicago removing folks, literally. In communities, removing folks.
Yeah, Trump just
No
signed that. What is called? The National Guard cannot be in Chicago. Man,
we in different times, bro.
Yeah,
we in different times, man. I think this is
Like, look at this, bro. Look at that picture. I ain't gonna put on the show, but dog, if you compare that photo to what they looked like back in the 40s, 50s, 60s, whatever years those was, just a different mass, dog.
Wow. I think the number one thing that strikes out to me is how can one man have so much power?
Yeah.
How can one man have so much power, bro? Somebody got to do something, bro. Please, bro. I just think the those that sits on the other side of the house. Where's your tailbone? Where's your backbone? Where's your backbone, bro? Like anybody would. Of course, I gotta be,
Yeah. You gotta be
selective with my words,
yes,
bro.
Sir.
But
yes, sir.
Come on, man. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Last point I'll make about it. Hearing an interview of Barack Obama, and he talked about 80% of the world problems from older men that face issues with letting go of power, letting go of relevancy, letting go of having something to do. Politics can't be something you do for fun. You should not be a senior status age running the country, period. You're not lost sight. You're not.
You're not connected.
You're not.
That's like, the new phrase, how the little kids be like 6, 7. I ain't trying to figure that phrase out.
Nah.
That's for y'all.
Nah. 304. What 304 is?
Like, come on, that's...
Bro, NGL. I'm like, what does this mean?
But that's not gonna lie.
Just say it.
Yeah. But yeah, man.
Woo!
Yeah,
Man,
that space, dog.
Man,
I'm letting it go, man.
Yeah, bro. I pray you gotta pray for this country, bro.
Yeah. You do. Oh yeah, bro. So leaning into now, you got student loans, and you mentioned something around.
There was some words.
Yeah, it's some rumors about even if it's federal, they going after your paycheck.
Because the Biden administration offered income-driven, repayment in addition to the Barack.
That was Biden?
It was, I believe it was
with Barack.
Barack started with Barack, but I mean, I would think over the past, let's just say 10 years or so, probably more than that, based upon your income, played a big part in what you pay back student loan, because it basically was, some sort of formula between your expenses, dependents,
right,
and what you earn, and then they would kick out a formula. As I said before, in New Orleans, I paid higher than I paid here.
Got it.
And that was based upon cost of living.
Okay.
Cost of living was more affordable in New Orleans at the time I was there compared to when I moved here in 19.
Right.
So, and again, I don't know if it's just a rumor, but I did read about it either from Attorney Crump or D.L. Hughley, who we know are heavily involved in politics. But there was some sort of words, which similar to Project 25 when it first came out. It was just words. People talking about it, posting about it. We didn't know the validity of it, but they're saying that if you are in the default status, or if you're not able to make the payments that they set, this is the repercussion. This is the recourse. They taking tax returns now, which we know most middle class use that to stay afloat. That's just what it is, because that's your that's your windfall for the year.
Exactly. So here's my thoughts on this. First of all, when it comes to loans, bro, especially if it's federal, they don't go.
Yeah, it's
like
free.
I know a lot of people who focus on paying them right now when they can be shifting their focus into, as you mentioned, that's your windfall for the year.
For the year, yeah.
Get your credit together.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Pay off some of them extra bills instead of trying to paycheck to paycheck. I got to pay this student loan now. You trying to buy a house in the next 5 years?
Yeah.
Or are you just okay with renting. If you're okay with renting, let them loans go.
Hey,
Because the ratio don't matter to you no more.
It doesn't. No. And I don't have a house because of the student loans. I can say that now.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So as long as you know what your goal is, if your goal is okay, I want to have ownership for a house. Yeah, pay the student loans. Then.
For sure. Lower your debt to income.
Yeah. If you don't care, you don't let it go. But now I ain't saying let it go the wrong way. Do the income driven while it's available.
Right.
Well, I ain't paid a student loan in like 10 years.
And I ain't paid it. I forget how they said, get it out my eyes.
Listen, I'm on that debt forgiveness, man. You know what I'm saying?
They told me 27, but I got conflicting information, bro. I should be clear. Because I got to think, I've been working since he left.
Yeah.
So over 10 years of being a public servant.
Yeah, you're supposed to be forgiven.
Yeah. The one person said yeah, the other person said no. And I got a little discouraged, man. So I ain't got nobody to blame but myself, bro.
But yeah, man, like I said, in that space, know your goals, determine how you want to allocate your money.
Right.
And then make a decision. Now, if they go to, now they finna start garnishing checks. They still can't do that until you're defaulted on that loan.
For sure.
So they still probably got like a year and a half.
Yeah.
So let's finesse it just like credit.
You better know it.
Pay a month, not pay for 3 months. Oh, man, I fell into some hard times. Pay again, get caught up.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Come on now.
It's a finesse.
If I don't know nothing, I'm from Liberty City. I don't pay nothing full price. I got the finesse, player. I've been doing this too long, dog.
Hey, boy, you funny.
For real, man. Yes, indeed.
But yeah, man. So in that space, bro, it's a focus, but it ain't our top focus right now.
Nah, not at all.
Not at all.
It's too much.
It's too much. Exactly. It's too much going on. Get your credit together.
Right.
Get your LLC. Try to get some business credit. Cause after a while, like business credit is what helps you turn the tide faster too.
For sure.
We know.
For sure.
We know people, as we mentioned last week, talking about Vaughn.
Ernest.
Yeah, being able to get that type of loan money. Oh man, come on, bro. Let's get that.
Woo, that's game change. Imagine that in the account, 20 million. That was money, dog.
Listen, and let's be honest, bro. She could have decided to move overseas.
Oh, for sure.
And said, forget it.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure they crossed every T and dotted every I before she got that bread.
100%.
But just think about just seeing that in her account.
Yeah.
In a business account.
Yeah.
It's a black woman, man. Mm-hmm. One thing I respect my sisters, but some of the smartest, sharpest, most brilliant women I've ever, on this earth.
Yeah.
And you talk about wordplay and structure, and I'm pretty sure she could talk that business all night.
I watched that video all the way through about her talking about a situation last week. Mm-hmm. I was like, dang.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant woman. Mm-hmm. That's how it be.
She can leave me any day.
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. That's how it be. To get that kind of cash, they had to sit her down. She had to talk to the board. She had to go in the bank. Mm. Oh, man. That was a wire transfer?
Yeah.
Whew. Shout out to her.
Yeah.
Inspiration. I commented inspirational. And she liked it. I said,
oh, she liked it?
Oh, yes.
I love that.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
All right, man. So, last couple topics, bro. We represent some of it at the beginning of the show. So, your mental and physical health as you age.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
As we know, Father Time catches up to everybody.
Undefeated.
Right? So, the habits that you might have had early, which I tell you every time, I gotta break the flaming hot Cheeto habit. Man. I got to.
Yeah,
right?
man.
And don't get me wrong, my blood work, all that's good, but I know continuing that habit will lead to something down the line. Cause they talking about the red 40 and all that. Oh, I don't know much about it. It's in it.
Right.
But
how often you eat them? Yeah, I think 7 days in 7 days.
That's what I'm saying. 7 days I probably had 3 out of 7.
Oh, hey, man.
Not as bad.
Big bag? The big bag?
The medium sized bag. Ooh. Yeah. So that's
medium sized bag.
That's probably 3 small bags in one.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So because it say 3 servings.
Gotcha.
Back of the bag.
Gotcha.
And dog, the only times I eat that, I ain't gonna lie, it be like a little stress eating. I'm like, I'm at work and I'm like, damn, bro, ready to go. And then I'll be like, let me go grab a bag of chips. What we say when you're on social media, the instant gratification.
Yeah.
It feels like.
Oh, okay.
It feels like I ain't at work because I can go get a honey bun. I can go get some Flamin' Hot Cheetos. I can drink a Coke.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like if I could remove that.
What a long man.
Yeah.
Not the honey bun, bro.
The honey bun.
Woo! Hey, watch this.
It's in the microwave.
Hey, my supervisor brings snacks.
Yeah.
And boy, I saw that honey bun last week Wednesday. Boy, I said, ain't no way I'm touching that. Ain't no way. My body said no. So it's just, I don't know, bro. It's small things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm guilty. I'm not gonna sit here, bro. I go to Starbucks, bro. I get the banana loaf. I get the chocolate chip. I gotta get them.
Yeah.
I got to.
And you know, it was somebody I was talking to recently, and it was just like, your body will crave what it needs, but you just can't overdo it.
Right.
So it's like that serving size that's back here, it's for a purpose. Right. So if you say, okay, now I do want a bag of chips, okay, I'm gonna eat 7, which will suck, but it's like at least you're monitoring how you feed your body in a sense to where you're not overdoing it. But you know what they call it, 7 deadly sins, the one that's where you overdo it. Gluttony. Right? So in this space, going into mental and physical health, you know, we referenced Dion earlier, we referenced, you know, family holding back, family things that can help you have preventative maintenance, man.
Right.
What's some things you feel like you're trying to prevent going forward? And not so much to be personal, but like in the space of, you say you in the gym often, which helps. So just speak on that
Well,
space.
I think although, of course, I desire to have a stronger relationship with my mom, the soul food Sundays are non-existent in my body now. Literally, bro. I've become routine with the intake. You know what I mean? That's just the reality of it. Whether it's, you know, my Chipotle, you know, I hit my fruit, you know, whether it's, you know, some nuts, salad. I've just been more conscious of what I'm putting in my body. Don't get me wrong. As I said, I go to Starbucks, I get the banana loaf, I get the chocolate chip. I think about a cutoff time. And then, as you said, I don't want anything that I know is going to interrupt my stomach. You know what I mean? That's kind of how I look at it, bro. I don't want none of that stuff. You know what I mean? I got my Bar Louie spot, but I'll get some wings and I get chips. I want anything I put in my body, I want it to feel light. That's how I'm going about things. Why? Because I don't want to have that downtime at the gym. Like, nah, bro, when you get to the gym, go to the gym. You don't want to go to the gym and like, damn, I got to prep my body, get right. Take a look, you feel heavier. It take more time to get warmed up. When I eat light, I'm getting in the gym, I'm ready to go. And I noticed that, you know? So, like I said, man, I just think it's just being more conscious of what you put in your body.
Yeah.
You know, or I think about it as, if I do eat X, how do I offset it? Similar to drinking alcohol. 100%. If I drink this cup, if I drink this, you know, this vodka and cranberry, what am I doing to offset it? Wash it down with 2 cups of water. Definitely if you're getting back in the car. You cannot get a DUI. It ain't happening. So just things like that, bro.
Definitely got to offset it.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm in that same space. So it's like, if I do know I'm eating some Flamin' Hot Cheetos, that day I'm eating the healthiest.
Okay.
Some green on my plate. I got a lot of fiber. I'm eating fruit because I've been in a space where too many Flamin' Hot Cheetos in your system, you on that toilet for a couple hours.
Well, go in hot, come in hot. Go out hot. Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
And as we speak, like based on the body and how it breaks down differently as you age, that's you just gotta have that awareness to know that.
Yes, sir. And it's so crazy. My daughter's done picked up the hot Cheeto.
Yeah.
My mama, I got her some today for the party. So I get it, man. It's
something about the Flamin' Hots, bro. I don't know what it is that's so addicting.
Really?
Yeah. You never felt
every now and then? No.
So, okay, when you was a kid, what it was? Hot sausages?
Every now and then, pickle heads every now and then. I never was heavy into it though.
But, okay, is there anything that you heavily indulged in? That carried up
snack wise?
That even carries over now to your adulthood.
See, I don't scale back so much, bro. I promise.
Yeah.
I never was like hard on the snacks. No.
Damn.
Maybe Oreo, maybe? Shit, I could think of. No.
That's good.
So it was a combination of, one, you had to ask for the snacks. And then most of the time, you only got the snacks on the refill when mama had the food stamp.
See, okay, so here's probably where I fell victim, right? So my dad ran Bunch Park for a while.
Gotcha.
And he did every sport pretty much for like 6-7 years.
Gotcha, I remember you saying.
Basketball, football, baseball.
Gotcha. He basically park commissioner.
Yeah, I mean, he was a president for a while. So we also used to run the little
the candy spots.
Yeah.
The kiosks or whatever, like on at the park.
Right. So, that was the way to we used to, at the end of the night, boom, bring home everything, right? Have it ready for the next practice.
Right.
So them chips be in the utility room. Yeah, I was like, late night, bro. Hey, I be creeping, boy.
But you see that? It's the access.
It was the access.
Your access, your accessibility was much stronger than mine.
It ruined it. Yeah. It ruined it for me to where it's like I didn't have self-control.
Mm-hmm. And what kid would? For snacks?
Exactly.
Yeah. Shout out mom, man.
Talk about mixing a bag of Doritos with a hot sauce every night.
You did this every night.
Shake the bag up.
Bro, I didn't see that till I got to the West.
Really? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. See, that was Bunch Park, bro. Like,
wow. But see how you able to go way back and you know where it started from. Yeah. Wow. See, as I said, snacks were at a premium. And then mama had to be feeling good on Friday for you to get a snack. And now that I know more about what feeling good meant, you know what I mean? But she had to be hanging out on Fridays for us to get a later snack than usual. So it was a control on them snacks, bro, to where, no.
It ain't follow.
Nah.
It ain't follow.
Yeah, you had too much access.
Too much access, bro.
And it see, as you said, your pop ran the park. So all the snacks was stored at your crib.
At the crib, bro.
And you had access
It was even to the point I used to fiend so much for chips, bro. All we had
hot Cheetos.
And any chips. All we had left was the Fritos.
Oh, you ate the Fritos.
Ate the Fritos.
But you should be able to mix them with the hot sauce.
Anything. Pour a little hot sauce in the bag, a little spicy vinegar with the peppers in it. Yeah.
And the Fritos.
It ain't matter. It's just I needed that, whatever that was. I needed it.
Yeah, you on another level.
So, and like I said, even now, bro, I'll be like, okay, I don't go to the grocery store no more to go down the aisle.
Right.
I pass.
Gotcha. Out of self-control.
Out of self-control.
Yeah.
But if there's some chips in the crib, best believe I'm grabbing a plate, putting some on a plate, get in the cabinet, put a little hot sauce on it.
No.
Yeah, bro.
Damn. Yeah. You got it bad.
Got it bad, man.
See, but most kids don't have that.
Right.
That access. Mm-hmm. You had how can I compare that, bro? Like, damn, it's almost like a rich kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you had all snacks at your accessibility fingertips.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming Pop was just like, hey, get it and whatever.
Nah, it was never get it.
He know.
I used to have to be like, hey, Dad, I had a couple chips last night. Then he would have to come out his pocket. Because remember, that was money for the park.
Right.
Yeah.
But you have been doing this for years.
Yeah.
Before he.
Nah, I mean, I never stole it.
But it never got out of hand to where,
it never got
like you said, he replaced whatever you ate the night before, a few dollars or whatever. So it was never deemed a problem.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, bro. That's gonna take some counseling up, bro. Cause you think about it, it ain't just the chips. You combining it with the pepper and the hot. You still putting hot sauce? I mean, the hot sauce.
No. I ain't hot sauce.
Oh, you ain't doing that more?
Hell.
Okay.
So I am health conscious now.
Okay.
So I will say, outside of the Flamin' Hot Cheetos, I might eat the non-baked chips.
I eat them. Yeah. Okay.
With sodas, I'm drinking the poppies and all that stuff, right?
Okay.
With the fiber in it.
Gotcha.
And you know what I'm saying? So I know how to replace it now because of age, obviously.
Gotcha, for sure.
But yeah.
Wow, yeah. That was a rich kid access, that, bro.
Yeah.
I think about what it was, Macaulay Culkin. I forget.
It wasn't like that, bro.
Yeah, bro.
It wasn't like that.
Yeah, that's different, but that's a different. You see how our words are different?
Yeah.
To where you like, bro, what the hell, you don't know? And I'm like, nah.
But see, I would think you had more access because you had more corner stores near you.
For sure.
It wasn't no corner stores in my crib.
No.
We had gas stations.
Gotcha.
Right? We did have one corner store, but they ended up shutting down like, towards the middle of my maybe 9, 10 years old or whatever.
Gotcha.
Like a lot of stuff was happening right there.
Gotcha.
But
I left.
Yeah, bro.
Because you got to think too. I think what also helped me was we had the 2 corner stores on the ends right there, but like I said, it was basically seasonal based upon mama's food stamps, and then learning that those same corner stores would let the parents cash in the food stamps and do whatever, make whatever plays. So and then me leaving the hood early. I left early in college. I can't remember no corner stores. Nah, and then
see in college,
it was bad in college too.
They gave us money in college, so of course
I'm only thinking refund. That's only that.
Nah, we had the monthly check. So
wow.
Yeah.
Which college?
UK.
You had a monthly check. Mm-hmm. What was that called?
It was a stipend through football.
That you could do whatever with it. You remember the
pay rent, do like whatever you want to do.
You remember the roundabout amount y'all had?
Well, so when I got on scholarship, I think it was $1,400
a month.
Yeah, something like that.
That you could spend whatever on.
Yeah, because remember they allowed you to pay for rent. There's like whatever for the money. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice. Shout out to the HBCU, baby. Now, we ain't had them times, bro. Yeah. Wow. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. We went down a rabbit hole a little bit, huh?
Yeah. I mean, it was all based on age and
most definitely.
So yeah, just as you say, man, being able to offset.
Right, that's the biggest thing.
You got going on, man.
Yes,
but then on the mental health part of it, man, is one thing I'm gonna say, and it's something I had to realize too, based on earlier in this year and last year after my grandma passed. Cause I was going through like this anxiety moment or whatever.
Gotcha.
But I realized, even though you're going through anxiety or whatever the space may be, the anxiety reminds you that you're alive. So always remember that. You know what I'm saying? So if you feel depressed or like feeling a certain way, that moment is because you're alive. Yeah.
Wow. Well said, bro. Well said. I think, man, with these and the times we in now, bro, and all those things happening, it's crazy. I had a coworker, white guy, ask me, how did I feel as a black man with the administration doing everything that they're doing towards black and brown people, man. And I gave him some insight, and I'm very reserved with that place. You know what I mean? Just because I've been burnt, bro. You know what I mean? And I know people look at me and see deficiencies with themselves, you know. But I shared a little insight with my mom and family history. Man, that man started crying in there, bro. Like,
damn.
Yes, bro. And it's just, as I told him, I've gotten better with it. You know what I mean? And ironically, we talking about family dynamics, and my mom called. Crazy, huh? But I don't know, bro. I think for me, that gym, if they stop paying the rent at that gym, we're going downhill. I live in there, bro, just because that's the reason I'm alive, bro. I know I keep saying it, but it's legitimate, bro. Like, to start my day, that's where I'm at. You know what I mean? And as we talked about with church, the leadership changes to where I haven't been in church as often, but in essence, it's a combination of course, working out your body and then spirituality as well. Then I think I just popped my cherry as far as going to the beach finally, you know, and going out there and just hitting the water and, you know, you're just trying to figure out life. You know what I mean? Because we were told one thing, but here comes the reality of things. So, you know, but, you know, like you said, you know, you need those daily reminders to keep going and take it one day at a time, bro. That's it.
Yeah. So on this last part, bro, we always got to talk about, you know, the other side. Dating. Woo! Always, man. Because, you know, for some people, that's how they kind of measure their happiness.
To a degree, yeah.
To a degree.
Yeah,
you know, like, are they successful in having a healthy relationship with somebody?
Right.
You know, do they have somebody to spend their time with, etc.? So And that's for some people. You know, some people over the hump and they just had fun. But yeah, so in this last segment, man, dating in your wage.
Yes, sir. / confidence.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
man,
it's tough though.
Yeah, it is. I think I'll start out by saying, you know, just to give some context to the topic. I suck in this area, bro. I do, and I think I wouldn't necessarily say I suck. I suck in my selections and understanding the difference between what you're attracted to compared to what you're compatible with.
Got it.
And then historically not seeing your mom be good at it. So if you never really saw it, it's hard to aspire to it. You follow what I'm saying? So I believe that I should be a family man for sure. You know, as I've openly discussed, you know, I have 3 kids, and unfortunately I have 3 different moms, you know, which is an extremely challenging task. Did I plan this? Of course I didn't, bro, but it happened. You know what I mean? But to the dating side, I think, you know, as we talked about before, there is a false reality of lifestyle that's on IG. And whether we admit it or not, social media has played a big part in our dating lives. You know what I mean? Because of, you know, the expectations relating to dating a woman. Most of them like fine dining. Most of them like taking trips. Most of them like fast money. You know, most of them like the fancy, whatever it may be, you know. And as salary earning guys, that's not healthy. You know, you may want the chick with the BBL or the hot big, you know, eyelashes or the fine chick, but she expensive, you know. So you just kind of got to curb my expectations, you know. And as Stephen A said, you may want to lock down that 7-8 as opposed to going for that 9-10 player. That's just the reality of it. So I'm praying that I can find some common ground to either lock in with somebody I've already dated, you know, because considering my age, you know, because I think naturally if I try to lock in with somebody that's in their 20s, probably not gonna work. You know what I mean? That's just kind of what it is. So I think it's super important to try to date somebody that's similar in money, you know, because I think similar in money comes with similar in lifestyle, you know, because if they just say you meet a chick that's making between 80 or 100,000, you know, so most of the places she like to eat or travel or her understanding of money will be a lot different than somebody that's, you know, making a quick comparison, a 25-year-old that's able to work overtime. Let's just say she's a CEO. She can go sit on the clock all day and, you know, book a trip to Turkey. You know. But, you know, I think the biggest thing is just access to money, you know, or opportunities or understanding of how money works. I think that's the difference between somebody that's a little bit younger or somebody that's dated only dudes that make fast money for drug dealers or fraudsters compared to a more seasoned woman that understands partnership and teamwork. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, and she may not be in Miami, you know, but let's just say most of the hotbed cities that we talked about, as you mentioned, I know you and your brother had an event. Where y'all was at? Detroit. Yeah. You know, you talk about your Houstons, you talk about, let's just throw in maybe a Louisiana or an Atlanta, you know, that's where majority of blacks are. You know, it just varies, you know, but we want a professional, you know what I mean? Not promiscuous, you know, respects herself, you know, but look good as well, you know. Yeah. So I'm just praying, man. But you know, that shit challenging, bro. It really is, bro.
It is, man.
It is.
So
man.
I want to go back to what you referenced around dating for preference versus compatibility.
Oh, most definitely.
Yes, I never thought of it in that sense, right? Because I'm always gonna like what I like.
Yes, sir.
Even if I sometimes gotta spend a little bit more.
Yes, sir.
Right?
They expensive.
Right. And like last night, I ain't going no date or nothing, but I went to the Freddie Gibbs concert, right?
Gotcha.
I had to take it for me and my best friend. She couldn't make it.
Gotcha.
Invited somebody else.
Gotcha. Did she come?
Yeah.
Okay.
Quick turnaround. Oh yeah, I'm ready. Yeah. So
interesting.
Last night, between, of course, parking, right? Couple drinks.
Oh yeah.
Food after.
Oh yeah, you over 100. You over 200 right now.
350.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh indeed.
Right. So It wasn't no date. Like I'm saying, it wasn't nothing like that. Not even as
You didn't frame it as a date.
Well, she's my friend.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
okay.
so it wasn't somebody I was like with different intentions behind where I'm taking you out.
Gotcha.
But I'm saying in the sense of just being outside.
Yeah.
It was $350.
That's a lot,
right?
Yeah,
and I would have spent that even if I was with my best friend too. It would have been the same thing.
Gotcha.
A couple drinks, food out there.
Gotcha.
$350.
Indeed.
But as you say, like liking what you like, especially if you want planned dates.
Gotcha.
Now this is where we can still win.
Gotcha.
Because if you're being intentional, even if, let's be honest, even if it's the Chili's.
Gotcha.
You can do that once throughout the month, but the other 2 or 3 dates has to be a little bit above
the expectations. Yeah.
Right. So that's what I'm
sure.
saying. So as I mentioned a couple shows ago, my expenses when it comes to that scene is between $600 and $1,000.
Yeah, you've allocated those funds.
It's already allocated there, right?
Yes, sir.
Over the last couple months, that money has been saved. I haven't been going on dates. I've been at the crib.
Gotcha.
So
on purpose.
Yeah, purpose.
Gotcha, okay.
And then, boss. So I told you last episode about, the one honey. Yeah,
for sure. Gotcha,
but anyway, so like being able to now allocate different funds. I also go where my money is at.
Okay.
So I got an Amex card.
Okay.
So Amex gives you $100 every quarter. Not much, right? For Resi. I don't know if you ever heard of the app, Resi. So them be them top tier restaurants.
Yes, sir.
So now I can say if I want it to be a little bit over the top.
Gotcha. Fine.
I got $100 cushion.
Oh, indeed.
With my credit card that they already give me.
Gotcha.
And then I could pay the under $180 out of the pocket. I don't spend $180.
So how would that work from a billing standpoint? Let's just say you go to a Prime 112.
Yeah.
2 steaks, whatever, side dishes, $200.
Yeah. It all goes on the Amex.
Oh, it all goes.
It all goes on the Amex.
But your billing will be $100 as opposed to $200.
Yes. Because Amex already saying, "Oh, we got you."
Sweet. So it's an incentive to spend.
Exactly.
Resi.
Right.
Shout out to Amex, man. I hope I can repair things with y'all.
You lost the Amex?
We'll talk about it. Woo!
Damn.
Yes, sir.
So I got the platinum and the gold card.
Nice.
And they both give you the, you know what I'm saying? So
you cushion.
So I could tell the waiter like, "Hey, bro, split it."
Hey! My God! Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
I wanted to, right? So that's
most definitely.
And it's a lot of tricks to the trade with being able to use your money to your benefit.
Oh, it's definitely.
We don't do the research as men to always do that.
Indeed, I agree.
And the only reason I was doing that the other day, because I was like, damn, they about to raise the yearly fee.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, let me see. Okay, they added Resi, and they give you a Lululemon credit. They give you $600 for a hotel room. I'm like, bro, yeah. So now if I wanted to date, and I don't want to give away all my game,
right?
But I have different ways I can be like,
yeah. But you're being what I'm hearing is being strategic.
Yes.
Because
that's it.
When quick comparison, this is where our lifestyles differ. The issue with a fixed income with no incentives throughout the calendar year, I don't want to put your business like that,
you're good.
But from what you explained, there is bonuses quarterly or some sort of stipend, something. Quick comparison I had with my daughter's mom, my youngest daughter's mom. I was telling her this is where things are different between the two of us. I'm literally on a fixed income that's dressed fancy as a salary compared to the commission check. Here's a bonus quarterly, whatever the time frame is. There's no financial incentive with my employer. So even though I may carry Amex, none of those things are appealing because there's no fluctuality with my check. You follow what I'm saying? Like it's too stagnant. So how do you enjoy your life? That's the difference between the two of us, man. So I definitely got to know what I'm dealing with. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or you got to find other windfalls. You can't just say every 2 weeks I'm living off this. No, these people living in the age, man.
Yeah. Hard rock bets, windfall.
Yeah, parlays, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. But that's strategic, bro. Yeah. Indeed, that's sweet. I mean, think about it. Ready? You talk about your prime 112. I mean, give me another restaurant that's popular. I don't give a damn. It's Tap 42.
Right now,
Victory.
You got Maple and Ash.
Maple and Ash.
It's a Chicago restaurant.
It's crazy. They've migrated down here.
Yeah, it's right. It's near downtown.
There you have it. So give or take, if we were to give an estimate on the bill, let's just say.
It's $250 there, regardless.
Okay.
Yeah.
Out of the gate.
Yeah.
Okay, $250, $300. So if you were to line up Miami's finest, whatever, let's just say you got 2 or 3 that you're thinking. If you tell her dress nice, y'all pull up, valet the spot, valet the whip. You go in there. I'm assuming she gets a steak, something filet mignon-ish, and your bill $300. You already set up. But here's the other part of it. What is the ending of the night outcome? This is where we have the problem.
Yeah.
But I would think from a standpoint of just being impressive. You know what I mean? Separating yourself from the pack. Because ultimately, that's what I feel with myself. From a vibe standpoint, that's what they like. You're gonna be able to distinguish the vibe from how I presented, what we pulled up, the conversation, in addition to the dinner, and how I treated you. That's what's gonna set you apart from somebody that's saying, "Oh, I just hit a lick. Here go 10K. Let's go here, whatever." Like, conversation may be trash, presentation gonna be trash, dressing gonna be trash. Just how you carry yourself is just garbage.
Yeah, and I will say a date like that though. That's after rapport is built.
For sure.
And a whole bunch of other things that already happened.
Indeed.
That ain't that.
Indeed.
Yeah.
But in essence,
that's some women expectations out the gate.
You just said it.
But we nah.
But that's to your determination.
Yeah, 100%.
As to when you feel this particular chicken.
And that goes back to the point of dating in your way.
There you have it.
If your first date expectation is Maple and Ash,
nah, baby, you crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave you where you at.
There you have it.
Walking past you.
Indeed.
I see you on my daily walks.
Yes, indeed. I support the grind, bro.
Yeah, man.
I like it, man. Very strategic, bro.
Gotta be.
That's
dog.
nice, man. And at any given night, I know I'm good for 300 swipe if I need it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where you say you want to go? Okay, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Because you got to think of the top of the.
That's what I'm saying. So you keeping that tucked.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah.
And the crazy, like as I said before, sometimes it's the new. What I like about dating when I'm in that space is the nuances of dating, as far as where you meet them, how you meet them. Man, I seen one at a Wawa today. She was too big for me, so I didn't holler at her. But I'm talking about stacked up good. Jumped out of a Porsche, but she was just like dressed down. So I'm like, putting 2 and 2 together, BBL, Porsche, stripper, I'm good.
Okay.
But if she was, let's just say smaller in stature, maybe had on some heels, like she coming from church, or, I'm meeting at a Starbucks, I'm putting down.
Right.
I'm putting down. Why? Because I like the presentation. Then from there, they just say we have a conversation like, hey, you free later on this week? Let's do X, Y, and Z. Boom, there you have it. I do enjoy that aspect of Miami. The dating scene can be
it's fun,
exciting,
bro.
It
definitely could be fun, bro.
Indeed.
But man, good conversation today, bro.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
21 in the books.
21 is in the books.
Shout out to Prime.
Hey, Prime, we're praying for your health, man.
Yes, indeed, man. Good man, man. Yes, sir. Trying to raise fathers, not baby daddies.
Yes, sir, man.
Yes, sir. Solid, bro.
All right, bro. Easy.
Indeed.